Nation. The second round matchups are set in the East, and we know SA's got his eyes on that Knicks Heat matchup, which is set to tip off this Sunday on ABC at 1 p.m. Can't wait. Coverage starts with NBA Countdown at 12:30. The Knicks will look to slow down Jimmy Buckets as he averages almost 43 points in the Heat's 3 straight wins over the top-seeded Bucks. Stephen A., do you fear Jimmy Butler?
Well, I wouldn't say fear, but I'm concerned.
Scared?
Jimmy Butler leads all players averaging 37 points per game in this postseason, leads all NBA players in fast break points, averaging over 19 fast break points per game in this season, 4th in the league this year. I'm sorry, led all players with 19.6 points in the paint. Also 4th in the league with fast break points, okay? I get it. I understand. Averaged 20 against the Knicks this year. I get that too. Grimes, who was his primary defender, he's been out the last 2 games with a shoulder injury. He's not going to be, I don't know if he's going to be back. All right, that puts a lot of pressure on Josh Hart. I get all of that. Miami's a damn good team. My brother, Queens in the building, Kenny Smith, he picked the Miami Heat. Shaq, my other brother, he picked Kenny Smith. He picked the Heat. I hear everybody. But let me tell you something right now. R.J. Barrett's been playing great the last 3 games, played all 4 games against the Heat, shot better with 51% from the field. I expect him to show up. Julius Randle, get healthy. I expect you to show up. Jalen Brunson, he shot over 50% with Jimmy Butler guarding him this year. I expect you to show up. New York, stand up. We win in this series. We win in this series in 7 games. Fat Joe, DJ Khaled, and the crew. You hear me talking to y'all right now. We're not losing this series. Now, Jimmy Butler's coming. He under Tom Thibodeau, who he played for in Chicago and Minnesota. Okay, Jimmy knows him. Jimmy's coming for him.
Stephen
but
A., is
Tom
Brick
Thibodeau
coming?
is a defensive ace. It's a defensive ace. Jimmy Butler ain't averaging no 37 against the Tom Thibodeau team. We will find a way. We got to rise up. Mitchell Robinson, keep blocking those shots, baby. We got to control the interior. But somehow, some way, we will find a way. We got home court advantage. We're going to split the first 4 games. We're going to win 5.
Yeah.
They're going to win game 6. We're coming back to the Garden. And we winning this series. We're going to the conference finals.
When you get nervous, do you just keep talking? Is that what happens? Just words come out of your mouth?
We're going to the conference
Because you don't want to think. Because when you think, you get nervous. Got it.
New York, stand up. Something, and then you understand how special this is.
Why? Because it's NFL draft?
This has got whatever. We care about the NFL. We care about the NFL. Personally speaking, I appreciate the draft. I care more about the games on Sundays in the fall than I do a draft. But the draft is important.
Gotta build your team.
That. But damn it, the hell with all of that. It's about the Knicks right now. I want to hear about the Knicks right now. It's New York City, baby. It's Brooklyn. It's New York City.
Leave my team alone. Leave my team alone.
I ain't bothering them. We're out of the first round, y'all. It's orange and blue sky, baby. Orange and blue sky.
Should I give you a standing O? Let me get up for this.
Go ahead.
Out of the first round.
Jealousy will get you nowhere. Jealousy will get you nowhere.
How did it go
you just standing up because you want to show the world your outfit. We ain't trying to say that right now.
You can't even see my outfit up behind the desk.
The point is that we here. Miami.
Jimmy
You're
Butler.
next.
Oh, you're so nervous.
You're
Get out of
next.
here.
Wait,
That's what it is.
Jimmy has a post that said in 5.
I feel you.
Did you see the post?
I didn't see that.
Jimmy Butler had a post last night. Last post on IG he said in 5.
I didn't see that. Jimmy's already told me what he thinks he's gonna do to the New York Knicks. Not last night, but I'm saying he's already told me that. He's been prognosticating this for a long time. It don't matter. Could you turn your ring on vibrate? You know that? Could you turn on vibrate?
It's been a busy morning. There's a lot happening.
Let's go. We in the house. We in that. New York, stand up. New York, stand up. New York, stand up. What's up? We here.
Unbearable.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. It's what it is.
Winning the first round, and now we're going to the final.
Here's the deal.
All right. Okay.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
I wrote some beautiful setups to set up these topics. I have checked my research, excellent notes. Do you have anything else you want to add on the New York Knicks and how you're feeling?
I will not say this.
Before I move forward and crush your hopes and dreams.
I will say this. There's very few people on the planet Earth that could be operating on 90 minutes to 2 hours sleep with this energy. I didn't sleep.
Oh, is this a humble brag?
No. I didn't sleep because that's how hyped I am.
Wow.
I've been up all night. I couldn't sleep.
Did you go out?
No. I didn't go nowhere. I kept watching the game over and over again. That's what I kept doing.
You do have a glow.
I just kept doing that. I was watching that and dissecting Miami so we could see how we gonna take them out. And I love Miami. Y'all
Did you
know
have
how I
any
feel
snacks?
about y'all, but not against my Knicks.
What were your snacks?
I didn't eat.
Oh, you didn't eat?
No.
Just pure adrenaline.
No, pure adrenaline.
You're something special.
I am something special.
You are.
I am.
You
I
are.
am. Better ask somebody. There we go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
You know
go.
what, Stephen A?
Yeah.
It was all orange and blue skies. Then there's this guy, Playoff Jimmy. He dropped 56 in Game 4, 42 in Game 5, along with a putback less than a second left in regulation. That sent it to overtime and led Miami to a furious 128-126 comeback win, the largest comeback entering a final quarter and series-clinching win in NBA history. Here he is after the game.
I know you say playoff Jimmy isn't a thing, but you just followed up a 56-point performance with 40-plus tonight. If it's not the playoffs, what is it that makes you unstoppable?
My teammates, they need me to be that way right now. I will continue to be that way right now. Whatever it takes to win, it could be 40, it could be 50, it could be 0 and 12 assists. I got to be able to do it all.
Did you shut your ringer off? Thanks. Act like you've been here. See, that's what you get.
He's paying you no mind right now. He's locked in.
He's literally so locked into his text messages, he forgot he was on TV for a second.
You getting text from Jimmy?
Not him.
Somebody hit. I know when your face goes that way.
Are you ready to
I know when
continue?
your face goes that way. You get somebody.
Oh, that just got you more focused. Oh, game face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you see that?
Something's happening.
Let's go.
Do you have anything that you want to share, or you want me to just get to the question here?
You'll know through my soliloquies today who's texting me.
Oh.
Because I get a lot of texts from people, players, coaches, executives,
Okay.
text me during the game,
Okay.
during the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You good?
Especially now.
You're good?
Especially now.
You start referring to somebody with your hand like that?
New York Knicks partying last night. They had a great plane ride home. They celebrating. We got to get the hell to Julius Randle just right. But let's go on to the subject first. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Stephen A.
It's right there. Let's go.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yes.
Seriously. Really happy for New York. Happy you won the first round. Big deal, the whole thing. I know it's been a long time. But how much should the Knicks fear Jimmy Butler?
Excuse me? Could you repeat that question?
How much should the New York Knicks fear Jimmy Butler?
How much should they or how much do they?
How much should they?
Be careful
He's
now.
been going off.
Be careful now.
Jimmy Butler and I go back a ways. I'm very concerned because he's that dude. And we'll have a discussion later about over the last 4 seasons what this man has done in the postseason. I understand that. Jimmy Butler is a superstar in the playoffs. He is something special. And he's a rough rider. He's a dog. I mean, he's not one of those people that's just trying to win. He wants to come to Gotham City, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, and ruin everything for New Yorkers. That's what he want to do. That's the kind of spirit he got. We have to stop this man. We have to stop this man. Now, there's a lot of reasons to be worried because he's hitting threes now. Dropped 42, he's got 98 points in the last 2 games, completely taken off. We can talk later or a little bit later on in this segment about how much he was helped by Mike Budenholzer, how much he was helped by 13 missed free throws by Giannis, how much he was helped, by Grayson Allen not really paying attention to the clock in the last shot of the game, how much he was helped. A lot of things. But in the end, it does not take away from the greatness of Jimmy Butler. I understand that when I'm talking about postseason Jimmy, I'm talking about greatness. I get all of that. But New York, a different animal, baby. And when you come to the Garden, it's a different stage. And Jimmy's been on a lot of stages. Hell, he went to the finals. That was in the bubble. He was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. But when you come to the Garden, you come to the Garden, it's a different beast, okay?
You think he's intimidated by the Garden?
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I see y'all talking. We're going to find out. Remember, although he was a different player then, he was coached in Chicago by Tom Thibodeau. He was coached in Minnesota by Tom Thibodeau.
That's a good point.
The man is familiar. I know I don't make nothing but good points. The point that I'm trying to make to you, we understand that this coach is familiar with Jimmy Butler. Now, Jimmy Butler might be familiar with them too. But all I'm trying to say to you is this. There is a reason to fear Jimmy Butler, but that will only elevate the level of focus and tenacity and commitment that is necessary to take him down. And he will go down in this series. The Garden is a different animal. The Knicks have home court advantage in this series. Games 1, 2, 5, and 7 at the Garden, okay? I like the New York Knicks chances. And by the way, just as an aside to my brother Kenny Smith, Queens in the building, Kenny Smith, TNT. The blasphemy. This man picked Miami. I was ashamed. It's a betrayal to New York. But I'll hold it down. New York gonna handle their business because they fear Jimmy Butler respectfully enough that they will key on him in ways that Milwaukee inexplicably never did. So